So I just want to talk about testimonials for a moment as well, just to sort of tie this thing together as well. What's the purpose of having testimonials on a website, on a proposal? Like, I hope you guys who actually are who give out proposals to your clients in your particular niches, actually put testimonials in your quotations. It's a huge conversion perspective. Someone's looking at going, $5,000 for this or $3,000 for this, and working out a solution, and you've got testimonials in that actual quote. That's a huge difference to the conversion rate as well, because it provides an objective opinion. It's not you saying what you're saying. It's that due diligence aspect that I spoke about before. It gives social proof as well. Has anybody actually read Influence by Robert Cialdini? Also, Robert Cialdini, C-I-A-L-I-D, Cialdini. Hang on. C-I-A-L-D-I-N-I. Robert Cialdini. And he talks about the influence factors, the things that actually make people get influence. And one of those things is social proof. If everyone else is doing it, it must be good. There's authority, social proof, reciprocation. So if you do something nice to them, they'll do something nice to you. And it's one of those very, very powerful things. So I really encourage you to actually read a book called Influence. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for about 15 years. It's one of the oldest books, but is by far one of the best. And because if someone else says it, it must be true. If I'm standing up here saying that I'm the best, it's one thing, but someone else says it, it must be true. And there's a number of different types of testimonials. Firstly, there's customer testimonials. So you can actually have on your website or on your marketing, customer testimonials. Now this tend to be the most common testimonial you find, and quite often it is faked. And this is one of the reasons we choose to do video testimonials, because it's you in person saying something. It's much more trustworthy to a prospect as opposed to a written testimonial. The next level up in terms of the power or the authenticity of a testimonial is a celebrity testimonial, where you actually have someone who's already an authority in that particular space saying good things about you, which is why you see so many people actually using celebrities. You look at the infomercial market is a perfect example in terms of you see all the celebrities on infomercials endorsing the skincare range and that sort of stuff, because people assume that they're good. Then you've got experts. This is actually other authorities in that marketplace talking about it. And then the highest level of testimony you can actually get is from a media or an organisation, because they're putting their reputation on the line. If the Herald Sun comes out and says that I'm good, if someone comes out in a particular journal of chiropractic journal or a health journal or a management journal saying that this is quoting you and talking about you in that particular space, huge amount of credibility gets passed straight across to you. It's that halo effect I spoke of before, and it can't be faked or bought, in that you can sort of entice other people to give you testimonials. You can call on friends in particular niches to sort of I'll promote you if you promote me kind of stuff. But it's very, very hard to actually buy or fake the authority from a media outlet. I've got some stars there because I'll give you a bit of a secret tip in terms of how you can sort of tweak this a little bit where it can sort of be purchased. Is that if anybody's actually doing print media buys, if you're actually buying print media and actually an advertisement in the Herald Sun or in a particular niche magazine, I refuse to actually buy any print magazine unless I'm getting an editorial in a different edition. Quite often there'll be media outlets that say, look, if you buy a half-page stint here, we'll put an article about you as an editorial in the magazine as well, which is all fine and dandy, but they'll often put, here's the article about you on the same page as the advert. Credibility is not really there anymore. I always say, well, that's great, but I want that article in a different edition to what my advertisement is. So you're getting 2 hits of your name out there to the readers of the magazine in different editions. So you can get a bit creative in how you can buy some editorial, but generally it can't be bought or faked.